Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We took a long break so we can get a shop built. This is sort of a shop or garage build update on that. Right now we're getting the concrete cleaned and prepped for an epoxy coating over it, which is just like a glass coating over the concrete so nothing stains or anything like that. It'll be all smooth. And once that's done, we'll post an update video on that. And until then, we're gonna keep trying to get it clean, and then we'll show you all the products we're using for that.
So this is the range of products that you're going to need if you're wanting to install a epoxy based coating on your concrete. This is the product. We did a substantial amount of research to figure out what would be our best product. That's the Rust-Oleum Epoxy Shield. All right, we have what, a 30 by 20? That's the dimensions of the shop.
20 by 30.
20 by 30, which is 600 square feet. The big pack down here, that's going to do 500, and this little one up here is going to do about 250. So combine the two, we'll have enough products for the whole garage. This is the range of other applicants. You're going to need a paintbrush, high quality. Since it's epoxy, it's not like a base, it's not like a paint, so it's kind of a little bit different. You need
Water base.
Yeah, it's not like a latex or anything, so you kind of need a little bit more higher quality roller. Basic little trim brushes to do your corners, because you know you can't really get the corners too well. First step though is to use a degreaser. You need to clean everything. So we stay green, simple green. That's our degreaser that we use to clean everything. And you're going to need a firm bristle brush. That is to really get into the grits of the concrete to clean everything, clean all the surfaces, to get everything nice and purdy. Yeah, purdy. So with that, we begin. All right, so right now we've already done the degreasing part. That's pretty self-explanatory. You just degrease the floor, no problem. Basically the same steps what we're doing here. But this is etching. So this is a process that takes and smooths the concrete to a certain grit, basically. And it gives it a good form of adhesion for the epoxy coating. All right, so this is the ingredients for the etching process. This is citric acid. It's just some sort of powder form of acid. So open this, pour your water first, and then dump. Now this comes with the kit. Okay, so the kit tells you to get a watering garden tool thing. If you skip that, 5-gallon bucket, easier. So you're just gonna pour it. Make sure you get enough for the whole working area. That's it.
Alright, so since this stuff is pretty much acid, you're not supposed to let it sit. You gotta work pretty fast for it. That's why they want you to do it in 10 by 10 sections. Now, pretty much all you're doing is you're just cleaning the surface and you're prepping it for the epoxy shield to adhere to the concrete.
Again, it's citric acid, so it's an acid acidic, and it might cause a little discomfort with breathing.
All right, so update. It is a week later. Yeah, it was exactly 1 week later from whenever we cleaned the floors and everything, minus those wet spots. We made a mistake and we left the boxes of the epoxy in the shop, and it got wet from the floors being wet, and it's not dry. So other than that, it's all clean and everything. So now the next step is to mix part A and part B. All right, so this is what we got so far, these two little corners. So what you do, or what we've been doing, is pretty much kind of pouring the epoxy out with the bucket, using a squeegee that we have right here to just spread it evenly, and then going over it with a paint roller like he's doing here. Then once he's done with that, we're gonna take these little plates that come in the kit. And you kind of just toss it in the air and just let it fall, and it'll dry in the epoxy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for the whole shop. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna show a finished product. All right guys, just a little update video. Today is Sunday, exactly 1 week from whenever we laid the epoxy, which you've seen in the previous videos in this video. It's a little dirty. We've been walking in and out of it, checking it, cleaning it, and all that stuff. We've been having water getting in through the door a little bit. So it's a little dirty from us walking on it. But as you can see, it's almost like a black. We had them change the color to as dark as gray as we can get. We did have a look, well, by we, I mean me. I might have put too much flakes in that spot right there. So now, as you can tell, that is very visible. And then, you know, you can just see some paint along the base right here. There's an amp pile right there that got in here somehow, so we gotta clean that up. But you can see there's some epoxy on the base right here from whenever we were doing the edges with the paintbrush. But other than that, I mean, it has a good texture to it. It's actually really smooth now. A week later, it's really smooth, but you can feel the flakes in it. So maybe the flakes give it like some friction, I guess, so you don't slip on it from it being so smooth. Oh yeah, that's really smooth right there. So they say for any light foot traffic, before you can walk on it or anything like that, they recommend not a cat. They don't recommend a cat. But they recommend 24 hours before you can walk on it, and then about 3 days or like 72 to 75-ish hours before you can drive any kind of vehicle on it, which I've already done that and it didn't harm it. So other than that, this is where we're at on the shop, and the next step will be electrical, getting power ran to it so we can get the lift in here, and then getting water ran to it. And then that'll be another video. Those will probably be the next couple videos whenever we do that. It's a learning process for me, or us I should say. It's a learning process, but we'll get it done. All right, so I got the GT350 here, well, the dirty GT350 here, pulled in the shop just so y'all can see what it looks like. And then with all that being said and done, thank y'all for watching the video.